I am just going to assume that everyone who is watching this video already know what Phantom Forces is. One of the OG games on Roblox that is still getting consistent player base daily. I used to play this game like a lot, like an unhealthy amount of time sunk into the game rather than paying attention to online classes. Yeah, remember that? When everyone has to stay inside, school had to be cancelled and done through Zoom calls. It happened around the time when I was in 11th grade or sophomore year in high school for the Americans. Yeah, not a good time to be addicted to a Roblox game, since my computer wasn't that good and most FPS game that I was interested in cost money. Phantom Forces is perfect for scratching that itch. I remember pouring hours and hours into it, almost often be seen as a tryhard sweat that top score with like over 40 kills and 12 deaths using the AUG H bar with armor piercing. Now that gun has been renamed to whatever the fuck this is. I went from level 12 to 109 before I stopped playing, because of life obligation like school and the ever mentioned college entrance exam. This was before the character models even have helmets, and also the introduction of different grenade types. Still no equipment update though. Well, recently I tried hopping back to the game to see if Unk here still got it, and holy shit did I get my ass handed to me bad. Actually I can still jump. How? Fuck me. I know he's purposely doing that to show me that he's cheating. Back then, players that are under level 70 are usually still considered to be a noob, basically walking free kills for more experienced players. But now, I am getting my ass clapped by level 30s and 40s. Also, it feels like the movement mechanics has been changed, or like nerfed or something. Sliding and jumping around feels much slower and not as responsive like how it was when I first started playing. Maybe that's why I am so ass at the game right now. Back then, I was averaging like a 2.6 KD ratio, but now I am barely hitting 1. I feel like a caveman not knowing what the current meta guns are. I see people just use all type of different guns nowadays than just the M4, AUG or AK variants. I guess the devs did a pretty decent job at balancing the weapons, since some weapons that I used to abuse for farming kills now got nerfed pretty significantly, like the M60 or the KS23, which they even gutted the flechette round from this gun. Oh man, my beautiful baby got nerfed so hard. But I do find this new sniper rifle to be pretty fun. It doesn't one-shot on the torso, but I mean, this gun performs way better than any DMRs or battle rifles with scopes. You really only need 2 shots to kill an enemy, has very good penetration, and can get up to 20 rounds a magazine, which means you can do some CQC with this gun, I guess. The next subject that I want to discuss about is the Phantom Forces YouTubers. Most, if not all of them, have either quit making videos on Phantom Forces or straight up just quitting making videos on YouTube entirely. Like Oscar, who I used to watch a lot of videos from them back then. I think one of the biggest reasons why a lot of content creators quit making videos on Phantom Forces is because of the allegation. I won't get into it in this video since it is a whole can of worms I wouldn't want to open. Despite that, the game still manages to sustain a pretty decent player base until now. Phantom Forces is still getting seasonal updates from time to time, so it does help on keeping the game alive after all this time. Well, for me personally, I think the game is pretty good. If you are looking for an FPS game on Roblox, then Phantom Forces is a good game to base your standards on.